Hi, hello, hi, hey, how's it going? Why am I off frame? Hello, how's it going, everyone? Oh shit, the video's not playing. No, don't do this to me, don't do this to me. Ah. Oh my god, I can't believe this. Right, cool. Hey everyone, how's it going? I actually meant to stream a bit earlier, but I don't. But I had to take like a boy shower, but then again, who's paying attention? What is there to say? Not much has happened since yesterday. Maybe a slight change of plan. This might be a shorter stream today, for one thing. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow though, because that's when I'm doing some VR driving. I have to get out of the fucking steering wheel and all that. So yeah, looking forward to that. I'm just not looking forward to like setting the whole steering wheel up. It's very bulky and I'm moving some stuff around. So yeah, things are a bit of a mess here. I had to like turn around and take a look to my side. Yeah. What do I want to do today? I know on my stream schedule, if I may show you here, we're gonna be doing RPG Maker, but after yesterday, I had nothing wrong with, you know, RPG Maker stream, but how do I say this? I think for me, it's more of a thing that it's better done off stream rather than on stream, you know, and yeah, so I figured I might as well do something else. I might like do some audio production maybe. I've got my dailies to do now that I made like a generic itinerary. Look at me being so organized. Oh, and not only that, I do have some mango and passion fruit sorbet right in front of me. I totally forgot about it, to be honest. But yeah. Oh, what can we do? Well, I could also do catch up on my languages in Duolingo, definitely. But yeah, on the 15th, Thursday. Oh, that's cold. 15th, on Thursday. That's when I'm doing some VR rally driving, which is going to be so dope. Trying to think. Is there anything else I want to say? Well, I already said that this might be a shorter stream because reasons, but yeah, no big deal. Yeah, I might as well get fucking Duolingo up. Let's just jump right into it. Ooh, I'll just open up a new window and hopefully I won't dox myself this time. Duolingo, because that's what happened last stream. I mean, that wasn't the reason. Well, yeah, okay, it happened. I accept that it happened, and it didn't ruin the stream for me. But just for accidentally doxing myself at that moment, yeah, kind of had to take off the VOD for that. But let's see. Okay, I've got Duolingo up, and I could do another fucking. Sorry, I'm also eating sorbet at the same time. Duolingo, there we go. And then this should appear. This should materialize. This should manifest into this material realm. You can go here. Right. And let's see. Got you up. And yeah, let's try and get this fit into the window. Right. What are we starting off with? I believe we're starting off with Japanese. I don't know what I was trying to say it like that. Lesson 5 out of 6. I get to know people.
Shizuka desu.
Oh, Shizuka desu.
Shizuka.
Ah, okay. I thought that was the name. I was like, Shizuka, that's the name. It's quiet. Oh, check. Right. Let me try and resize this. Right. I can do this. I'm a professional. Quiet. Shizuka. Shizuka desu. If I remember correctly. It's... wait. It's very clean. Kirei means pretty, I'm sure.
Kirei.
Yeah, I was right. Kirei. Well, she didn't say anything like any modifiers, so she didn't say very. What? Oh, of course, it was a question. Desuka. It was a Desuka. Totally forgot about that. Clean.
き
Kirei.
れいとても静かです
Very quiet desu. So it's very quiet. Yeah. Let's see. Let me get rid of this. It's just distracting me. Right. Very totemo.
とても
I knew it.
ここはとても賑やかです
What is nigiata?
賑やか
It is very busy here. It's very lively here.
この町は綺麗です。
Kono, so this... What is a machi?
町
Oh, machi is a town. It's clean. This town is clean.
田中さんはその町に住んでいます
Huh? Tanaka-san wa sono machi. Tanaka. Wait.
住んでいます
Tanaka lives in this town. Oh, of course it's Mr. Tanaka. Fuck's sake. Ooh. How do I do this? It's
Totemo?
definitely that. Kabana's bag. I know
Kaban?
that. Kirei.
Kirei.
Clean.
にぎやか
Subway. Chikatetsu. Chikatetsu. Not like chikan-tetsu.
中山さんは小さい町に住んでいます
Huh?
中山さんは小さい町に住んでいます
Nakayama-san.
中山さんは小さい町に住んでいます
Chisai machi sundeimasu.
中山さんは小さい町に住んでいます
Chisai ni machi. Chisai ni machi
住んでいま
sundeimasu.
す
That really annoys me. Nakayama-san wa chisai. Nakayama-san wa chisai. Yeah, that matches up. Machi ni. Okay, I got those two wrong. No, that makes sense. Kuko. Kipu. Watashi.
私
Nigiyaka. Oh fuck. Quiet.
Shizuka.
Shizuka. Kipu. I think ticket is.
空港
Oh.
にぎやか
Oh.
切符
There we go. Nigiyaka.
にぎやか
Airport. Kuko. There we go.
花さんは小さい町に住んでいます。
Okay. Mr. Hana.
小さい
Chisai machi ni lives in a small town. What? Chisai
小さい
machi ni. Chisai machi. So small town. Sunde imasu. Hana lives in a small town. Is that not what I said? Are you fucking kidding me? You know what? I'm done with Duolingo today. Fuck Duolingo. Fuck it in. Ooh, I was about to say something spicy. Whatever, I still think I deserve some sorbet for that. That was awful. We could do some IDR lab quizzes. Oh, it's so cold. I don't want to get brain freeze as well. IDR labs. So that's that place that gives you all the quizzes and all that. The insight on this site is insane. What kind of tests are there? Let's see. Let's see if we can capture this. Tests. It's gonna dox me. Is it gonna dox me? I hope not. I'll try a different capture, one that isn't cropped. Well, I guess I could keep this one. I could keep this profile. I am on my streamer profile for Chrome. I will just get rid of that. No. There's a reason why I kept those settings. Fuck it. Do. Right. How are we gonna do this? I could always enlarge it and crop it out that way. Alright, let's see. What's this pony test? That kind of caught my eye. The My Little Pony test is a just for fun test to determine which character from the My Little Pony universe you most closely resemble. Yeah, why not? Why not? I haven't seen it in ages. I love throwing parties and making every pony laugh. Oh, sometimes I like making people laugh, I guess. Don't know about throwing parties though. I'm not much of a party thrower sort of person, so I'm kinda neutral on that one. I enjoy silly surprises and bringing smiles to my friends. Yes. I have a big heart and love giving thoughtful gifts. I like giving thoughtful gifts, but I don't know if I have a big heart though. I can be a pretty heartless person sometimes. I enjoy peaceful moments surrounded by nature's beauty. Yes. I'm loyal and stick by my friends through thick and thin. Well, I don't know, but are they loyal to me though? I would say so. Yeah, unless I feel like it's not genuine, they're not real friends, then that's a bit different. I love working hard and spending time with my family. I like hanging out with family. It depends on the work, but generally I'm gonna say yes, I agree. Super low will do anything for my friends. I don't really have any friends that I would bury a body for, to be honest. I don't know, I wouldn't say that I have friends, to be honest. Or real friends, for that matter. But in an ideal situation, yes. Ideal situation. I enjoy sharing my talents and helping my friends shine. I do like sharing my drawings, I guess. And I don't think anybody needs me for them to shine. But either way. I believe there's no problem a big hug can fix. No, I disagree. I love moving fast and feeling the wind in my hair. Yeah, sure. Kind of agree. I don't know. I mean, I did used to ride motorcycles. That was pretty fun. Even if I did crash a few times. I'm small but brave, and I love helping my friends. I mean, helping your friends is kind of given, surely. I'm not small, but and I'm arguably brave. So, excuse me. I'm gonna be neutral on that one. I like organizing things, making plans for fun adventures. In an ideal situation, yes. I think. I'll slightly agree on that one. I believe every creature deserves love and kindness. Not everyone. No. I enjoy being part of a team and making others smile. Yes. But do they want me in their team though? That's another question. I'm a dependable friend who's always there to help out. Yes. In an ideal situation. I feel happiest when everything around me sparkles. Yeah, sparkles are alright, I guess. I do have like a graphite pen and I like observe it under the light and see all the, you know, all the glitter and all that. Yeah. What was it? It's a Koh-i-Noor Progresso full graphite pencil. So yeah, no the varnish in it. Makes it like super shiny and all that, and I don't know, it's almost like it resembles glitter if you like observe it under light. Which is pretty neat. I didn't notice at first. Let's see. I love making things beautiful from clothes to decorations. Yes, I like beautiful things. I think we should strive to create beautiful things. I enjoy helping my friends solve problems with a smile. Yes. I'm full of energy and always bouncing with excitement. I can be. I enjoy the outdoors and the simple beauty of nature. I don't know. Yes or super yes. I do like outdoors, but is there Wi-Fi though? Do I have internet connection? I think that'll make it even better. Yeah, but yeah, sure. Believe friendship is a special kind of magic. Yes, when it actually happens. I dream big of adventures and being a hero someday. Yeah, sure. I adore animals and love taking care of them. I do like animals, but I don't know if I'd be good at taking care of them, to be honest. But I try my best though, so do that. I find enjoying a job well done and a warm, cozy evening. Perhaps other things. I do have other needs and wants. but I generally, yes. I love reading books and learning new things every day. Depends what I'm learning, to be honest. Some people learn fucking rubbish, to be honest. I'm kind of neutral on that. I have a playful side and love a good laugh. Yes. You know, when I'm allowed to show it. Or when I have the opportunity or chance to show it. I dream big and believe I can achieve anything I set my mind to. I do dream big, but sometimes setting your mind to it is not enough, unfortunately. But under ideal circumstances, yes. I believe kindness and generosity generally make the world prettier. Yes. As distrustful as I am, I do agree with this. I'm always ready to listen and offer a gentle hug. I don't know, I don't think I've ever been in such situations, to be honest. I feel happiest when I'm surrounded by my loved ones. Yeah, sure, I like seeing my family, even though I rarely see them. Especially on my mom's side of the family. I like hanging out with them and seeing them because, you know, I kind of grew up with them. Yes, I think every day is better with a loyal song and dance. Yeah, sure. I enjoy showing off my skills and making every pony cheer. That's a duplicate question, but yes. Well, not every pony. I don't like every pony. I'm always ready for a big adventure or a fun challenge. Yes. I'm honest and always tell the truth, even when it's hard. It can be hard. It can be hard. I'm quiet and shy, but I open up with my closest friends. You know, well, although I keep saying that I don't really have any close friends, I would like an opportunity to like open up though. And no, I wouldn't say that I'm quiet and shy, to be honest. I mean, I used to be, especially when I was younger, but I don't know, I think I kind of got over that, to be honest. Okay, yeah, sure, there's situations that, you know, I get anxious about, but I think it's natural to be anxious. It just comes down to how you handle that. Yeah, if I do have people I would consider closest friends, or close friends, I would open up to them, so. Yes. Who am I like? Oh my god, I'm like a cross between Spike and Rainbow Dash. Oh my god. I'm a bit of Applejack, a bit of Twilight Sparkle, least like Fluttershy. Okay. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Cool. What other quizzes can I do? Ikigai. What the hell's an Ikigai? I'll check it out. Do. Hold on. Right. Welcome to the Ikigai test, a guided reflection to help you uncover what truly drives you. Rooted in Japanese philosophy, Ikigai translates to a reason for being. It's the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, and what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. Alright. Sounds pretty cool. In recent years, Ikigai has captured global attention. It's been featured in best-selling books, TED Talks, podcasts, and even corporate wellness programs. Many professionals have used the concept to realign their careers with their deeper values. Creatives use it to reconnect with their passion. In Okinawa, Japan, home to some of the world's longest living people, Ikigai is often cited as a key to happiness and longevity. Yeah, sure. Let's begin your journey to find your Ikigai. Okay. I have strong administrative or clerical skills. You mean like, how do you say, Microsoft Excel sheets? I'd say I'm pretty average at that, to be honest. I'm good at keeping things orderly and efficient. I can if given a chance or allowed to. I've shared art, stories, or ideas that got meaningful reactions from others. I do share art. I don't really share my ideas though. And arguably some reactions are meaningful, but not all of them. So, yes. Routine and structure help me stay focused. Yeah, I would say so, because sometimes you do need structure. I mean, that's kind of like... I think that's... yeah, how do I say this? Structure definitely helps. So, yeah. I've come up with ideas that solve real-world problems or fill unmet needs. Yes. I'm confident at handling physical tasks. Yeah, sure. I can lift things. Like, I'm not, like, super buff or anything, but I can lift things. I excel at managing information and logistics. I'm trying to think of, like, what sort of scenarios that would consist of. Like, managing information, like, that's... I've done, like, data science, so that kind of involves some data managing. I would say... yes. People often turn to me for support or guidance. No, nobody really approaches me. I've been paid to fix, install, or build something with my hands. Like I've built things with my hands, but nobody ever pays me for it, or I just do it for enjoyment of it. But I would like to get paid for the things I do. It's not... yeah, no, I've never been paid. Teaching or mentoring brings me joy. Kind of. I'm good at learning and understanding technical concepts. Yes, I would say so. Manual technical work. Yeah. I'll successfully pitch ideas or services for money. Kind of. So part of my master's program involved me doing like a little business module where I ended up being like a CEO of like a startup company. Not a real startup company, but you know, a simulated one. And yeah. I didn't have the best team, but I did my best and somehow, you know, I pulled us through. I successfully pitch ideas or services for money. Yes. Well, not for money though. Jesus Christ, there's 72 questions, jeez. Yes. I've taken on roles where problem solving and data handling was central. Yes, as a research assistant and whatnot. I've stepped in to guide, tutor, or comfort someone in need. Yeah, I tried to. I don't know, I wouldn't say that I'm good at it though, but... yeah. If I could see that they need it. People have asked me to create something for them based on my style. Yeah, on the very rare occasion, yes. Or am I being too generous with the answer? Slight yes. I've taken an initiative to make something safer for more functional in my environment. Yes. I created or sold something I initiated on my own. Like I've created... oh yeah, definitely, yes. Never sold anything, but I definitely created. I'm persuasive and confident in leading discussions. Within reason. Like, I don't like arguing with people who are not on my level. Like, if I could sense that someone is not on my level, I just don't really engage with them. Or... I don't know, I don't mind, like, if people are humble and can, you know, just straight up say, I don't understand this, could you explain this to me? Then, you know, I'm more than happy to help. But if they... how do I say this? If they lack that self-awareness where they may be lacking and they just act like conceited about it, then, you know, I'll just let them rot. No, I feel a sense of responsibility to keep tool systems or spaces working smoothly. Yeah, I do like a, you know, smooth operating workplace. I guess that comes down to like my technical background where I would like calibrate machines and all that, I guess. And making sure, you know, everything's in stock, that sort of thing. Yes, I often apply curiosity to help others make informed decisions. I'm doing this quick and dirty. Why not? Apply curiosity to help others. Let me just like process that question for a second. I guess so. Yeah. Kind of like thought experiments or hypotheticals or putting things into perspective for them. Yeah, sure. I enjoy expressing myself through creative work. Yeah, sure. Enjoy helping and caring for others. It depends. I don't know. I do get satisfaction from helping people. you know, but I think that's just like inherently human, I guess. An inherently human trait. I have talent in artistic or expressive tasks. Well, apparently people have told me I'm talented, I guess. I don't know if they mean it or not, but... I've been paid to teach, mentor, care for, or support someone else. Like, I've done those things, but I've never been paid for it. So, no. I get excited about entrepreneurial ventures. Yes. Something creator has made someone feel seen, inspired, or understood. Like, I don't know. I fall into the pitfall of drawing sexy women a lot, to be honest, to be fair. You know, it's just too easy. It just calls me like the Green Goblin mask. But, But does it, like, touch someone on a personal level? I wouldn't say so. Not really. I don't think so. People often appreciate my creative work. I'm kind of neutral on that, to be honest. Like, I don't know. It's complicated. I've been the person others rely on to fix or maintain physical things. Not really. I wouldn't say so. Well, like, then again, I was a technician. I was like a technical officer for a laboratory. So sure. I've had opportunities to apply analytical skills for income or internships. Yes. I enjoy organizing, categorizing, and planning. Kind of. I like, I don't know. Slight yes. I inspired others to act or change direction using a team effort during a team effort. I don't think so, to be honest. Inspired others to act or change direction. Like, I've mentored research students or, you know, research assistants, that sort of thing. And yeah, you know, people who don't have like as much work experience as I had or anything like that, or having, or just like, how do I say this? Like, talking through, you know, how the industry works in the field, that sort of thing. I don't think I do though, to be honest. Short answer. I've used research or analysis to improve a process or solve a real problem. I would say so. Slight yes. Naturally step into leadership roles. Yeah, because nobody else fucking wants to step up to it. And I also don't want to get a bad grade. So yeah, it's either me or no one. I've helped the group move forward. Yes, I definitely have. I've held jobs where helping others was the primary focus. Yeah, customer service, I guess, for the most part. I've helped the team or office run smoothly through behind-the-scenes tasks. Yes. I feel satisfied when I fix or build something. Yes, I gain satisfaction from doing things with my own two hands. I've worked in roles that required precision, planning, or coordination. I don't know about precision, but definitely planning and coordination. Yes. I'm confident in my ability to help others grow. I'm not too sure. People tell me I make them feel heard and understood when it matters. No, never been told that. Hands-on activities are deeply enjoyable to me. Yes. I'm skilled with tools and mechanical systems. I would say so. I've helped someone feel supported, calmer, or more confident in themselves. Don't know. I'm good at generating original ideas. Yeah, to an extent, I guess. Because everything's already been done for the most part. But that shouldn't stop you from like doing things your own way or doing your own spin or interpretation of things. But then again, yes. I know it sounds like very self-congratulating, this question, but I think it's justified in my case. Creative freedom is very important to me. It depends on the application. It depends on the situation. There's a time and place for everything. And sometimes people place too much importance into things that really aren't that important. But I do appreciate a bit of creativity though. I enjoy working with my hands. Yes. I love exploring abstract ideas and theories. Slight yes. I'm empathetic and a good listener. I've been told I'm a good listener, but I don't know if I'm an empathetic person or not though. It's like, oh my god. Well, it depends. It really depends. It depends if I like the person or not, I guess. Sorry, I'm still enjoying my sorbet here. Slightly agree on that one. I've earned income through leadership, sales, or entrepreneurial work. No, I've never earned income for shit. I felt others stay organized or avoid confusion through structure. I'd say so, especially when I was like a master's student, and I would help like my peers. You know, if they ask me. And I would also like teach international students how to do things sometimes. But through structure, not really. I enjoy motivating others to... I don't know if I enjoy it. I've had to motivate people towards a shared goal, but I don't know if I enjoyed it though. So I'm kind of neutral on that one. I excel in pitching ideas and influencing people. I don't know. It really depends who my audience is. I'm just thinking about like situations outside of streaming. Yes, I would say so, because I got a good grade for my business module. Working with numbers lists or schedules satisfies me. I don't mind numbers, but lists and schedules... well, I don't get any satisfaction from that. Solving complex problems excites me. Yes. I've earned money doing analysis, tech, tutoring, or academic support. Have I earned money through it though? Like, the lab I worked with definitely got a grant for taking me on as an intern student. Oh, I've definitely done technical support though. And provided analytical support, I guess. And I've used creativity to help others connect, reflect, or reframe their perspective. Maybe a tiny bit. Art, music, or writing makes me feel alive. Yeah, it depends. I would say yes, but a lot of it flies under the radar though. And sometimes I do crave like validation from others sometimes, you know. But sometimes that's a bit too much to ask for. I don't know. Slight yes. I've been encouraged to pursue people-focused roles like teaching or counseling. I've had only one time though. And like someone said that I would make a good teacher, but then I was like, no, I don't have the patience. Like I would get sick of my students. I would, sooner or later I'm gonna beat someone up or something. Or something like that. I don't know. Maybe if they're mature students, sure. I naturally approach problems analytically. I'm trying to think. Oh, I guess so. I like take a step back and try and see the big picture, I guess. Slight yes. I've been offered paid work for my practical and technical know-how. I'm thinking of times where recruitment agencies would actually cold call me or, you know, that sort of thing. But in a creative or streaming context, no. Neutral on that one. I haven't paid to manage data, track information, or handle logistics. No, I've not. I feel when I support someone emotionally. I don't know. I don't think I ever had that. I've ever been in such a situation, to be honest. But if I could, if I do find myself in a situation where, you know, someone trusts me to, you know, to comfort them or something like that, or support them in some way, then yes, I would. I've helped others understand something complicated or technical. Yeah, plenty of times. I've used physical skills to earn money, even informally. I'm trying to think of what physical skills, though. I'm not thinking of, like, manual labor or anything like that. Ooh. I don't know. I need to... How should I interpret this? Physical skills to earn money. Like, pole dancing? I don't know. I don't know if I'd be good at pole dancing. Trying to think. I shouldn't spend this much time on a question, to be honest. Physical skills? Yeah, I've definitely stocked shelves for money. Have I cooked for money? No, I haven't. Although I am quite confident in my cooking skills. Have I been paid to draw? Very, very rarely. I've used physical skills to earn money. What sort of other physical skills do I have? I can run, I guess, but no one's paid me to run. Oof, no. In that case, no. I enjoy doing research or analysis. Depends. It depends. It depends what the research is. There's some... I don't know if I already said this, but not long after I completed my master's, someone approached me to do a PhD. They wanted me to join a research team who are developing synthetic organelles so that whatever cells that they're working on, presumably yeast or something like that, quite likely yeast, to generate biofuels, that sort of thing. I did like the idea, but the idea that they were going to pay me less than 20k a year in British pounds, which I've been paid more before in jobs before doing my master's, but you know, as interesting as it sounded, I was like, no, that's not enough money, I'm afraid. But it's not yes on that one. I'm just gonna interpreting data or patterns. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm great at it, but reasonably good. There's definitely people that I'm better at it than, and there's definitely some people who are better at it than I am. I've used creative output to generate income online, at events or freelance. Very, very rarely. Very, very rarely, so... You know, despite my output, I never get paid for it. So... yeah, and that's why I have that's why I actually have a actual job. Yeah. Or am I being too harsh on myself? I don't know. But it definitely feels like a strong disagree. Yeah, if I could make money off the things that I do, then that would be pretty cool. Like, you know, money's not gonna, you know, be a deal breaker for me. You know, I'm not gonna stop doing what I do just because I don't make money out of it, but at the same time, it also tells me that my skills do not pay the bills. I'm just gonna have another bite of sorbet. You know, in an ideal situation, I would love to use my creative output to generate income online at events or freelance, but that is not the reality here, so strong disagree. I've improved someone's workflow system or documentation through my efforts. I've helped, like, write documents and whatnot, but helped their workflow? No. No, I can't say so. Most of the places I worked at kind of had, like, things set in stone or already implemented, so there's not much I could do. Or I'm not really needed for such things. Not really. Well, actually, I did try to do something like that, but it kind of intimidated them because apparently Google Documents is a very hard thing to grasp for them, which was kind of a pain in the ass. They're like, oh no, it's scary. Like, dog, if you work in a fucking professional setting, that is the sort of thing you're going to be working with. So don't tell me, oh, it's fucking scary. You either adapt or you don't. I've sold or been paid for art, music, design, or the creative work. On the very occasion, very, very rare occasion, yes. People rely on me to make things clear, accurate, or repeatable. Well, I'm pretty confident in my writing skills, or technical documentation skills. Oh, thank you, sorry bot. Good bot. Hold on. Good bot. There you go. Nice work, Sari. Thanks for watching out for me. Alright, what else? What's the next question? Yeah, fuck that person. They can go get cancer. I don't know about repeatable. I don't know what they mean by repeatable though. But it's like yes. I love taking initiative and leading projects. Yeah, sure. I'm trying to think. There's not many situations I've been in where that was the case, where I've been allowed to do so, but I think yes. Yes, I do. Is it strong agree or slight agree? Strong agree. Ooh, what is this? Oh, let's see. What do I love? I love being social. I love being enterprising. No, that's quite reasonable. I am a social person. I definitely am a social person, even though I live quite isolated, although I do not really talk to anyone. At heart, I'm a very social person, but my circumstances just kind of lead me to live a sort of isolated lifestyle. But yeah, no, I would love to have some sort of social life, but this is the closest thing to a social life I have at the moment, unfortunately. The world needs investigation, it needs more realistic, that sort of thing. I'm good at being realistic, apparently. Artistic, enterprising, sure. Wow, I guess I'm good at a lot of things. What do you love? So what is this? My ikigai. What I love. Activities that bring you deep joy, excitement, or passion. These are things you naturally gravitate towards, lose time doing, or feel deeply engaged in. Regardless of reward or recognition, your inner motivation lives here. Aww. What are you good at? Your natural talents or developed skills. The things you do well, and others recognize in you. These are strengths you've practiced, mastered, or consistently succeeded at. They reflect your capacity to contribute meaningfully. What the world needs. The problems causes... Oh jeez, that is burning my eyes. That is burning my retinas. The problems, causes, or communities that matter to you. And this includes meaningful impact, societal contribution, or global reference. It reflects your desire to make a difference and align your life with a broader purpose. What you can be paid for, skill, services, or knowledge that hold economic value. This includes roles others are willing to compensate you for, career opportunities, or entrepreneurial possibilities. It reflects the intersection between livelihood and sustainability. And let's see. Oh, then that's those 6 categories, I guess. So what do I love? So I gain deep joy and excitement and passion from being enterprising and being social. Okay, I can get that. What am I good at? So my natural talents or developed skills comes from realistic? What would that mean? Practical, hands-on, and physical work. Realistic types enjoy using tools, working outdoors, or fixing things. They are doers, often drawn to construction, engineering, machinery, or nature-related activities that involve real-world tangible results. I think I would mostly get that from like engineering. So I'm good at that sort of thing. I can kind of see... That kind of makes sense to me. So I'm good at doing things, I guess. Enterprising, persuasive, ambitious, and driven by influence. Enterprising types enjoy leading, selling, or organizing toward a goal. They thrive in business, politics, or entrepreneurial ventures where communication, motivation, and results matter. And what was that one? Artistic as well. So I'm just seeing what I'm good at. So realistic, artistic, and enterprising. Artistic, creative, expressive, and original. Artistic types love working with ideas, forms, and aesthetics. They value freedom, innovation, and imagination, often drawn to writing, design, music, performing arts, and other unstructured expressive fields. Okay. World needs. So world needs investigative? What's investigative? Curious, analytical, and, dare I say, intellectual. Investigative types enjoy solving complex problems, researching, experimenting, and understanding how things work. They often thrive in science, math, technology, or academic environments where exploration and discovery are central. Yeah, fair enough. Well, what the world needs? What the world needs? The problems that matter to you. This includes meaningful impact. Ooh, I guess... okay, I'm kind of having a hard time wrapping my head around this, but I guess I could always watch over the VOD and look over it. Paid for. What should I be paid for? What is conventional? So, apparently I should be paid for investigative stuff the most. But with conventional... What is conventional? Conventional, motherfucking conventional, organized, detail-focused, and systematic. Conventional types enjoy routines, structure, and managing informational processes. They're drawn to administration, data management, finance, or logistics. Anywhere order and consistency are valued. And what was that? Investigative. So I should be paid for that. Well, I mostly do science. I have a scientific background. That's where I got my bachelor's and master's in. I have a bachelor's in science in biotechnology and microbiology, and I have a master's degree in biotechnology and bioinformatics. Yeah, it was either that or become an art student. In a sense, I'm glad I didn't become an art student and just did it as a hobby instead. You know, even though I don't get the recognition or I don't find myself in how do I say this, in the respective social circles, you know, breaking into those things, it's kind of hard, especially if you're an outsider. I mean, not necessarily, this doesn't necessarily apply to like creative pursuits, well, my creative pursuits, but also career-wise and all that. Career, social, and artistic. Yeah, it's kind of hard to break into those things, and I still struggle today. But, what can I do? What else? What else? Yeah. You know what? I did say this is going to be a short stream, so I might just wrap this up, to be honest. But I am looking forward to tomorrow because I definitely am craving. I yearn to drive a car very fast around tight corners and off cliffs. Well, not off cliffs necessarily, but along cliff sides in VR. I have been craving that for a while. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Oh, actually, since we're here, I might as well just like fucking show my Discord that I have been sitting on for a while, but I've recently opened to the public. Allow me to get the link for a second, if you may be so kind as to let me. Let's see. So yeah, copy link address, and there we go. If you are really bored, that is the link to the invite link to my Discord channel, my evil lair on the internet. It's still pretty small, so don't expect much activity. I'm still building it up. And yeah, I'm also still trying to build up a fucking audience. But, okay, so according to schedule, what did I say I was gonna do? Yes, Thursday the 15th at that hour, 2,000 hours, at 2,000 hours, or 2000 hours, or 8 p.m. if you will, for those who are not familiar with the 24-hour time format. But yeah, Dirt Rally. That's really looking forward to that. Oh, also, I do want to read more of those old game magazines again, so maybe next week I might do that. Or I might do a Gorilla, because I'm free on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Those are the days I'm free. I'm working Sunday. That's when my work week starts. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday are the days that I'm currently free on. But yeah, maybe on one of those days I could do one of those read-alongs through old video game magazines. Maybe Saturday if I'm in the mood. But yeah, because I wouldn't want to do it on like a day that I'm working on, because reading through it takes about like, I don't know, 4 hours average, maybe over 3 hours, somewhere along those lines, and I don't want to stay up too late on those days where I find myself working the next day, even though, you know, yeah, you know, I'm sure you can understand that, but yeah. So yeah. Thursday, VR driving. Friday, audio production. Maybe some guitar practice. I don't know. If I'm in the mood, I'm quite likely in the mood. I do want to record more music. I need to get back to that. I really need to do that. I really want to do that, I should say. Yeah, that's it, to be honest. Well, either way, thanks for stopping by, and until next time, take it easy and good night.